NFL season is here, and no better way to get the season started than with one of the number one names associated with the Baltimore Ravens fandom. If you don't know, you'll soon find out. Another illustrious guest joining us before kickoff between the Cowboys and the Eagles here on the Flex Zone podcast. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Let's get it popping, everybody. What is up, everybody? We are a little bit, an hour basically away from kickoff of the first official game of the NFL season. Back again here on the Flex Zone, Thursday, September 4th. We were live earlier, talked about Maryland's big time game tomorrow night with Jeff Erman. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. Today, a quick preview with one of the number one names in Ravens fandom. You know him, you love him. We'll get to him in a second. But I'm joined by my social media guy who makes the streams pristine. What's going on, Raj? Happy Thursday and happy NFL season, my guy.
Finish him, Daddy.
No bread, no water, just me.
How you feeling?
Tired. Feeling about to fall out, man. I just got back home. You know, we had Trippy on, so I said, let me, get home quick. You see what's going on with him. You know, I'm pretty sure he's going to have a very, very, very busy NFL season coming up with the Ravens. So definitely want to get his thoughts and, see what he's up to.
Yes, sir. Let's not keep the people waiting any longer. They are filing in. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell if it's your first time here as well. Make sure you subscribe to what we do here on the channel. Lots of Raven content coming. We'll talk more about that as we get through the stream. But the one and only number one super fan for the Baltimore Ravens. He's at every game. He's at every event. He is on the radio. He is on the TV. He is on social media. And he's always working hard. But he's so gracious with his time today to join us to preview the season. I know he's excited and he's ready to go to Buffalo and put in some work. The one, the only, you know him, you love him. Trippy, what's up, brother? What's going on, Trippy?
What's going on? What's going on with y'all, man? Ready for the season. What a best way to start it out on what? The first Sunday night game of what? Week 1, the NFL season?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We lost in Buffalo. Let's start off back in Buffalo.
How you feeling, Trippy, man? For those who don't know who you are and just your overall Ravens fandom to the levels it's gotten to today, real quick, let the people know about you and just kind of how your journey got started to be the megastar you are today.
Well, I've been a Ravens fan, been going to games, but like around 2019, Lamar first year being the official starter. I'm actually a photographer, so I just started taking pictures and stuff like that. Started getting my name noticed from the players, and then I just started cheering them up, talking to the coaches before the game, after the game, and ever since that, I've been rocking. I'm for the people for real, so I just like to show people some content, like especially for the people that can't make it to a game. So that's what I like to do.
Trippy, how you feeling so far about this team going into this season? How do you feel about the new additions to the team?
I feel real good because if you look at the players we lost, the players we added is like an upgrade. To be honest with you, damn, I always forget his name. I think they call him Cheeto, something like that. Number 3, Jair, Mike Green, what's the other dude name? Like Peoples, Like a couple players they drafted, I feel like can come in and contribute. So I feel like everybody say we got the best roster in the league, but I mean, let's be honest with you, as Raven fans, we always say that. But the thing, the one problem is, can we get it done in the postseason? And I mean, it's really nothing we really can say or get mad about because I mean, it's the truth. Like, we really don't execute. You know what I mean? Like, us Raven fans, we go back to we talk about week 4, which was good, right? But let's be real, that was a regular season game. Now, when it get time for the postseason, it's like we showed up, but we ain't give it our all. Like, I just felt like for us to lose in the AFC Championship game, I mean, it was right there. The rematch. We lost week 1 by a toe. You feel what I'm saying? And we was right there, but I mean, we fell short. So I mean, once again, I feel like this can be our year. I just feel like if the guys saying they hungry, they got that sour taste in their mouth, go out there and show it week 1. Of course, Buffalo Bill fans gonna say, well, y- y'all beat us in the regular season, do it in the postseason. But I feel like that'll be a great start, especially for the first like 4 games we got. We start off with the Bills, then we come home to the Browns. Then we got an NFC matchup Monday night against the Lions. Then week 4, the Chiefs. So I feel like we come out, you know, I mean, I really want to be 4-0, but at least win them 2 games against the Bills. Well, win all the AFC games because I feel like that was a problem with us last year. I know y'all probably saw the video of me and Marlon Humphrey. It was a little confrontation, but it wasn't like nothing bad. It was just more like, it was more like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we lost to the Chiefs. Cool. All right, we own 1 in the conference. Then we go out and lose to the Raiders. Like games we weren't supposed to lose. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, week 4 we played the Bills. We beat them, but we had the number 3 seed. If we would have
Yeah.
beat the Chiefs and
Yep.
handled business with the other AFC teams, we might have had the number 1 seed. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to see. Like, let's stop playing with these teams. Like, what they say, belt the ass. Like, let's get up and just like keep dominating. Like, because I do realize sometimes, is it just me? Like, sometimes when the Ravens up, we don't finish teams. Like, we start doing like dumb pass plays, like run the ball. You know what I mean? We got 3 different running backs. Just keep running the ball out. Wait till the clock hits 0. I mean, like 1 second just to call the play out. You know what I mean? Because other teams do it to us. So let's start doing that to them.
What's been like your favorite stadium or visiting territory to be into? Because I know you're a man of the people. You get with the fans. You have your videos and your pictures. Where's been your favorite place to go? I know you've been overseas as well. What's your favorite stadium or visiting territory to visit?
Well, I got a few like I definitely love New Orleans. I mean the Saint Stadium. It was pretty dope. Miami. But out of all the divisional games I went to, I gotta say Cincinnati. I don't know what it is. Like I like to like when I go to games, I like to like try to compare it to Ravens, like the tailgate, entering the game, how the ushers is, different stuff like that. And Cincinnati, like the tailgate was pretty dope. Like never saw a tailgate like that. I mean, Baltimore Ravens, we got dope tailgates too, but a big lot, just like it was just so much going on. Like it was a dope experience though. But I definitely say the Bengals.
How do you feel about the AFC North as a whole? Do you think that the Steelers have gotten better? How you feel about the Bengals? And do you think Shador Sanders might, I don't know, start sometime in the season?
Well, about the AFC North, how I feel. I mean, I still feel like it's the toughest division in the NFL. Because I mean, let's be real. Like, no matter who we play, like we saw it last year, like the Browns. Like we should have beat the Browns away, but drop interceptions. But it shouldn't even came down to that point. You know what I mean? If we was executing, we would have been good. You feel me? But I mean, things happen. You know what I mean? Like it ain't always gonna be sweet. And then a lot of these AFC North teams, if you think about it, when they drafting, what they doing? They getting defensive players. Why? Because they trying to figure out a way to stop 8. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's still gonna be tough though. But I still feel like it's our division. I heard that a lot of people been saying it never been done like 3 times 3 times in a row. I feel like this could be our division 3 times in a row this year.
Do you have faith in Harbaugh? Had to ask. Did we lose Trippy?
Um,
Did Harbaugh cut him off? Harbaugh cut him off? He might be in a bad area.
yeah, he might be in a bad area.
What's going on, Switch? What's up, everybody in the chat? We're trying to get Trippy back. I think he might have lost connection because we got him on here. I think he's on mute. So he is still working to all intents and purposes. So he's taking time out of his schedule and make sure everybody, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Make sure you follow Trippy on X. I know he's active on there and on Instagram as well. So follow him and check out his work. As he mentioned, he's in the building, any Ravens game. And I know on Sunday night, he'll be in Buffalo ready to get the job done. Hold on, we got him. He's leaving one. There he is. There he is. What's up, brother?
Yo, I think he's
you're
on
muted.
mute.
There
My
you go.
bad. Sometime with this StreamYard, I don't know why it's cleared and it sounds like y'all a robot. So I was trying to understand, but I ain't want to answer the question. Then you know what I mean. But I
Yeah.
apologize.
No, you
But
good.
what
We
was the
just want to know
question,
how you
brother?
feel about Harbaugh. How you feel about Harbaugh? Do you believe in him? I know that's very big, divisive
Um,
topic in the fan base.
Har- I mean, Harbaugh, like I understand how some fans feel. I mean, fans got their own opinion, but like, let's be real. For a coach to be here that long, like, okay, it's only one championship, but like, look at a team like the Browns. Probably can't name any other teams off my head. But what I'm basically saying is like a lot of these teams that been out, like, all right, in the last 18 years, look at a team like the Browns. How many head coaches they had? You know what I mean? For the Ravens to be in here for what 30 years, this is only our third head coach. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think it's always on the coaching. Like, yes, it is up to the coaches, but at the end of the day, the players on the field. And one thing you always hear, like at the loss, what the players always say, we just got to go out and execute. You know what I mean? So I don't really had no problem with Harbaugh, to be honest with you. And then maybe the other thing is, if I did have a problem with Harbaugh, I really can't think of a head coach that can come in here and like do the same thing. You know what I mean? Because when some coaches come in, stuff change. You know what I mean? They want their own certain type of players. They want to run things their way, and you never know how certain players will feel about that. You know what I mean?
So I feel you. You're right, and you're right about that because I'm a guy that doesn't. Sometimes I'm like, I want Harbaugh gone, but other times I'm like, you know what? We got a lot of cohesion here. Players play hard for him. I mean, it's not always his fault, so I get it. But I mean, what do you think we need to do? What do you think we need to do to get over the hump as far as in the playoffs is concerned? I think he muted up again. Yeah, he muted up again.
Okay, hold on.
Unless am I
There he
choppy?
is. No, you good. There he is. I think we got him back.
Special teams like get like special teams like when we punt and stuff like that, like help the defense out like with field position. Because I feel like sometimes we get short punts and here we go. The defense just got off the field. Here they go. They got to get back on the field. Like little stuff, certain stuff like that. Apply pressure, more turnovers. I feel like if the defense can get more turnovers this year, I feel like it's. I mean, it's nothing that can stop us, but we got to get them turnovers though. I feel like that's a big problem. Like it's always like on them thirds and them third down plays. It's always one play that messes up. You know what I mean? Oh, another thing, cut down on the penalties too. A lot of false starts. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Yep.
Like communicate better. And I felt like the first day going to the training camp, that's what they was doing a lot. Like working on the line, trying to get the plays together and stuff like that. So I feel like that'll help. And another thing, is it just me, bro? Like without offense, we got like why we don't do more like up tempo, no huddle. You know what I mean? Like take the defense off, like what I mean, throw the defense off a little bit, keep them a little tired. Because I mean, back in the day when we had Ray Lewis and them, what Tom Brady and them used to do with us? No huddle. You know what I mean? Up tempo, just to try to tire our defense out. And sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But with this offense we got, I mean, especially with Lamar Jackson, I don't see why we can't be able to make it happen.
Speaking of Lamar, Trippy, what does Lamar have to do this year? I mean, he could go out, have 5,000 yards, rush for another 2,000, win MVP. It's all about the playoffs with him, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, Lamar, that's my guy, man. Love him to death, man. I definitely want to see him win one. And he just like usually when I talk to him, like that's all that's on his mind. So it's like the head that it's just like we know he's locked in. But to be honest with you, like let's take a trip back to 23. Remember that Titans game? Not the Titans game. Remember the Texas game? I don't know if y'all was at the game, but when I was at the bank, it was 10-10 halftime. And it
Oh
was
yeah,
just like this, it was this sound in the stadium like fans was worried. You know what I mean? But Lamar came out there and was like, F that. This my year. I mean, we didn't win it, but I felt like Lamar was like, yeah, this our year. I'm gonna get it done. Now that's the type of Lamar I want to see. I ain't saying he always gotta run, but like sometimes just take over the game. You know what I mean? Take over the game. Cause like not
yeah,
trying to compare him to Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen, but sometimes like let's be real, Pat Mahomes is not more mobile than Lamar Jackson skill set. You know what I mean? Josh Allen might have like the same skill set, but I don't think Josh Allen is fast as Lamar, right? So my thing is sometimes I just feel like just take the little yards, you know what I mean? Like for instance, like let's take it back, and I hate to bring this, like for instance, when Lamar fumbled. Like, I mean, let's be real. Like when y'all saw that play, right, you would have thought it probably was like, 2 seconds left in the game. Let's make something happen. You know what I mean? Let's just live for the like do the smart plays. Like don't take the unnecessary sacks. Like throw the ball away. It's just like the little basis things. Like I'm not saying because we know Lamar is definitely talented, but it's just like just the little things. You know what I mean? If he can get it, you know what I mean? Just get that together. He'll be not. I mean, he'll be unstoppable because like on that last drive. I always tell fans that's not Raven fans. A lot of y'all that hate on Lamar, y'all probably was praying that he, turned the ball over, or probably was saying, "Oh, he's going to turn the ball over." But without Bateman being on the field, without Zay Flowers, I mean, he went down the field, and I mean, we was what 2 points and a 2 point conversion short from tying the game up. So we almost, I mean, we there. You feel me? It's just the little things we got to work on. That's all. And like I said, players, you got to show up because I always hear a lot of players say, "Yeah, man, I love L. You know what I mean? I play hard for him, this and that." Like, just show, you know what I mean? Play more. You know what I mean? Look at Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis was hurt that last season. Couple games. What he said? He had a team meeting, told him, "Look, this is my last ride." And
mhm.
everybody was like, "You know what? F that. This is Ray Lewis' last ride. We gonna give it all we got." So like, I feel like go out there and give it all y'all got for L. You feel me?
I think they got the message clear this year, especially with the way Marlon was talking and the way Roquan was talking, especially in the press conferences when he was like, "Look, we got to create turnovers. We need to, we need to get better." And watching preseason, when we was watching the younger guys out there, and the Mike Greens and the Malachi Starks of the world, they was playing that. They was playing extremely well, man. And I can't wait to see what this young core does, especially going forward. But as far as this year, I think our defensive coordinator is going to have a hell of a year, man. I mean, what do you think that Zach Orr is going to do? Because I mean, I'm loving the energy that I'm seeing from him.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If anybody know me, bro, super fan Raven Trippy, man. Zach Orr been my guy since day one, man. Like day one when he made the team, like it was just something about him, his effort. I mean, sad that his career ended shortly with the neck injury, but for the Ravens to believe in him and give him like a linebacker job and look at him, like I just feel like he gonna work his way up. Because if anybody know Mike McDonald, that's my guy. But when he first came here, the first couple games it wasn't that easy, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
and then the thing and now when I say this right, I'm not trying to like say Mike McDonald wasn't like a football player because I mean he didn't play in the NFL, but he definitely was like a nerd when it came to like football. You feel me? But
Mhm.
Zach Orr, you know what I mean, playing for the Ravens, he know what you know what I mean. He know what to do, and I felt like this is my opinion. I felt like last year Zach Orr was just going off of certain players we had last year, like for instance, a Marcus Williams. Like we saw how Marcus Williams was playing. I'm pretty sure Zach probably wanted to get rid of him since then, but we just had to find somebody to replace him. You know what I mean? We finally got AD to replace him. You know what I mean? AD was doing his thing. I'm sad that he got hurt because I felt like, extra pieces of help. You know what I mean? Because he could play corner, slide, you know what I mean, safety, different positions like that. He can move all the way around in the secondary. But I mean, things happen. But like I said, we drafted Malachi Starks, so now we got like a true playmaker back there with a Kyle Hamilton, Nate Wiggins, second year. I still believe in Tampa, TJ Tampa. I just feel like he never got an opportunity last year. You know what I mean? So with them young guys balling, we should be good. You know what I mean? Like we just got to go out there and execute. And I feel like now that Zach Orr got the players that he want, he could be able to do more. Cause I never forget. I can't remember what week it was. But I said, come on, at the game, I was like, come on, Zach, man, we gotta get. He's like, don't worry, Trip, we gonna get it together. And slowly but surely, he got it together. And I told him this. I said, I'm recording this video. You sure you want me to post it on Twitter for the radio spot? He said, go ahead. And he said, we working. And I'd be damned if he wasn't working. You feel me? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We getting there. We getting there. I'm happy for Zach, man. He young, you know what I mean? He getting his feet wet. So everything will work.
Tyler
Uh,
Luke, real quick. Tyler Luke, Trippy, how you feel about the kicking situation? You said special teams.
Well, look, if anybody don't know, I used to live in Jamaica. I was a big soccer fan. So when I came back to America, I played football. I mean, I started off like running back, quarterback. When I got to high school, you know, our senior year, we had like a dog, we had like a top team. So, I went out to be the kicker and the punter, and I like, you know what I mean? I perfect my game. Like I definitely was not. I always used to joke with Justin Tucker, like, man, before it was you, I was Justin Tucker. You know what I mean? But I'm high on Leap. Like I feel like it don't have to be too much pressure on them. And then let's be real. I feel like if the offense do their job like they're supposed to do, we don't have to rely on them long field goals like we was doing with Tucker. Because I ain't gonna lie, Tucker bailed us out a lot of games. We can even talk about the 66-yarder. Like he bailed us out, and we shouldn't even got to that point thanks to Hollywood, dropping a couple passes. But we ain't gonna bring that up though. But I'm definitely high on Lee, especially that last game against the Commanders. I was happy because I was telling people, I said, look, I was telling one fan, I said, I love what we're doing now. We're blowing the Commanders out, but now we can work on the field goals. You know what I mean? And I'll be damn, look, he kicked a 61-yarder. Some people going to say it's preseason, but let's be real. It's still a kick. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting
mhm.
his feet wet. You know what I mean? So shout out to Tyler Luke, man. I feel like he's going to do big things this year. The Looper. Give me the loop. Give me the loop.
Give me the loop. Give me the loop. I like that. I like that. How many? Are you going to team up with Rashawn this year and go to any road games?
Oh, yeah, Rashawn, that's my guy, man. You know, I mean, we gonna hit a couple games. I was trying to get him come to Buffalo, but the Orioles playing the Dodgers this week, so let him support the Orioles. I think he's supporting Cal Ripken the 21-31 anniversary. So shout out to Cal Ripken for that. I mean, too bad I'm gonna hit the road because I probably would have went myself, but yeah, we definitely probably hit a game together. Probably Minnesota or something like that. I was thinking about Green Bay, but I don't know, bro. That's week what 16.
It's going to be
I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah,
at
that's
it
in
like,
December,
you
Trippy.
know,
That's in December.
right. I want to mark that stadium off my bucket list, but I'm looking at it like, bro, if we got the number one seed, bro, I'm gonna just stay my black ass home. You feel me? Like it don't make sense to, waste money to travel and stuff. Like, love to support my team, but it's like I'm only want to go just to knock the stadium off my bucket list. You get what I'm saying? But it's cool.
Who you like tonight, Trippy, in the game between the Eagles and the Cowboys, and how you feel about this Micah Parsons thing? They saying he didn't get into it with
Um,
Jerry Jones. What's up with that?
well, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I like the Eagles tonight. I like the Eagles to win, but I actually like that Cowboy spread too. If you want me to be honest with you. But the Jerry Jones situation, because I'm big on listening to radio stations, and a guy brought it up, right? He said he compared EDC like contract talks with Lamar to Micah Parsons, right? And it was two different things. Because if you always think, right, like, just listen to Jerry Jones now. You could tell something was wrong, and you could tell Michael was fed up. Like Michael wanted what he wanted, but you could tell Jerry wasn't trying to give him what he wanted. Now, if you look at the EDC and Art, what Art always say, man, we love Lamar. Now, I'm
Mhm.
not saying that Jerry didn't love Michael, but I never heard him say anything like, whereas though he wanted him to stay. And now that he's gone, what Jerry say? Well, we're going to get younger. We need to focus on the run game. So basically, it's like he was trying to, shit on Micah, if in my opinion. So, I mean, plus I look at it like this, bro. It's an NFL, bro. It's a business. And I ain't gonna lie, I remember when Ed Reed got released, bro, I was hurt. And I was a little young, but I had to realize it's a business. You feel what I'm saying? Everything happened. Don't be wrong with me. Like a couple of my guys, Morgan Moses, Arthur Millette, you know, a couple players, Tyler Bowser, they don't play for the Ravens no more, but they still my guys. I was hurt, but at the end of the day, I had to understand it's a business. You feel me? And plus, they came from other teams before. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. Most definitely. Um, what else do I have? Oh, okay. Who do you think is going to be the breakout player for the Ravens this season outside of Lamar, Derrick Henry? Who's the guy that you think is going to have a real special season that nobody thought was coming?
I got a sleeper one. I'm gonna say David Ajabo if he stay healthy. Just based off, the pass rushing we got, he can come in on situational passing downs and do his thing. But I'm gonna say TJ Tampa and Terrence Walker on defense.
That's interesting.
I like
But
that.
David Ajabo is a good one too. I mean, he's not looked to be doing anything, so he might come out of nowhere, Byron, and actually show up and do his thing.
Man, we'll see, man. Trippy, I know you're busy, man. Who do you have in the Super Bowl, and kind of what are you going to be doing throughout the season? How people keep up with your work as well?
Well, hold on, give me 1 second, bro. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
Give me one
Go
second.
ahead. Go ahead. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, follow Trippy and everything. Football is about literally less than an hour away, and everybody's getting their bets in, getting their fantasy lineup set up. If you haven't already joined our picks group, I got to put the link up to join our pick group. But yeah, definitely make sure you follow Trippy. He's always got the spaces on X and talking about the Ravens and various other topics. Go ahead, Trippy.
Yeah, my bad. I'm back. You can follow me like on Instagram, Trippy_kicker. Like any social media platform, just type in Trippy Kicker. I'm pretty sure you'll find me. I got a lot of new content coming on TikTok. I've been slipping on my TikTok, but I'm back now. I'm gonna be hosting spaces. I'm gonna do like a 30-minute space at every Ravens game just to give my own remarks on the game. You know what I mean? And other than that, I mean, it ain't hard to find me. And who I like in the Super Bowl this year, I thought it was going to be this last year, the Eagles and the Ravens. And I feel like, we're going to win it. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Or, I mean,
Good.
to be honest with you, it might sound crazy. I wouldn't mind saying like a Commanders Ravens Super Bowl just for the city of Maryland, the DMV. I think that'd be lit, but we'll see.
Oh, the people
But
want
I'm
you
up.
in on the picks, Trippy. They want you in our picks group. So I'm gonna text you the link. I'm gonna text you the link when
Oh,
we get off
okay.
air.
That's a
Yeah,
bet. That's a
but I
bet.
appreciate you, Trippy, man, and hopefully Miami is back too. I know you like the U, so hopefully they back too. Hope they
Oh
make a
yeah,
run this
yeah.
year too.
I hope we back, bro. It been a while. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm still hurt about that championship game against Ohio State, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I keep telling people Miami ain't been the same since the same since, right? But just because we win this first game don't mean nothing. Cause remember last year, bro, when we lost to Georgia Tech, it went down the drain. But we'll see though.
Appreciate you, Trippy. I'm gonna send that over to you, man. Thank you for your time, man, and
All right, man.
safe
Hey, I
travels, brother.
appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Anytime y'all want me on, man, just let me know, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
y'all. Shout out to the
And,
Flex Zone podcast.
and Trippy, if you go into the Miami game, I will be down there.
Yeah,
So
I'm definitely going. We can link up. Just shoot
okay.
me a DM. All right, bro.
All right,
Rashawn,
All right,
appreciate you,
y'all take it
Trippy.
easy. Go
Yes,
Ravens.
sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
hold up. I gotta give out my final score, bro.
Yeah, go
Hold
ahead.
up.
Go ahead. Do your
My
thing. Do
bad.
your thing. Do your thing.
Hey, Ravens 35, Bills 23. I gave the Bills 3 extra points from my original podcast that I did, but I feel like we could definitely score points on, especially if we get these turnovers. And another thing, Ravens minus 9.5. And I mean, y'all wanted to pick. I'm gonna give y'all a nice little pick. This is a sleeper pick. Mark Andrews, 2 passing touchdowns. I mean, not 2 passing touchdowns. My bad. 2 touchdowns at plus 1,700. Just think about it. It might be a revenge game. That's Lamar bread and butter. I mean, just think about it. You know what I mean?
this
He
I
is
get
does
up
it
with
definitely
all.
y'all, man. I appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
sir. Appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there. Safe travels to Buffalo, my guy. We'll see you soon.
man.
Okay, appreciate y'all.
One more time for Trippy, everybody. Appreciate Trippy joining us here on the Flex Zone. And you heard it from the man himself. Ready for the season. He'll be at most of the games. And yeah, that Green Bay Week 17 is looking difficult.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be difficult. We gotta wait till we get there. But I know it's gonna be cold. That's a fact. It's gonna definitely gonna be cold. But yeah, man, I'm great to have a Trippy on, man. We've been trying to get him for a couple, for a little bit of time now. So I'm glad he was able to get on the show. Hopefully, can't wait to get him back. He's one of the ones that is always out there, doing his thing and supporting the Ravens and supporting Baltimore sports. So shout out to him, man. If you know Baltimore sports, you hear 105.7 the fan. He's definitely calling in. So shout out to Trippy, man.
Raj, we got a big season coming up. I know people on X, what do they need to do? And what do we do throughout the season as football season? We take it to another level.
Yes, man. This is pretty much the time of the year where this is Ravens and Commanders talk. So if you love the Ravens, you love the Commanders, please hit the like and subscribe button on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel. This is what we do almost every other day or every day, damn near. So, and if you like wrestling, we do wrestling as well. So please hit the like and subscribe button. But yeah, Steve Gravante being in the chat, brother. Switch being in the chat, Miss Queen being in the chat. This is what we do, man. This is the lifestyle. So if y'all want to hear that good talk, y'all want to hear some real talk about the Ravens and Commanders, come through. And if you want to become a member, hit the join button on the memberships. It's only $5 a month. Get custom emotes and some other goodies that we want to have cooking up.
Yes, sir. We were live earlier. I was with my boy Jeff Ehrman from Inside MD Sports. We talked Maryland, previewed the game tomorrow night as Maryland has a Friday night game looking to go to 2-0. That's live for you. We will be live tomorrow. Chiefs Chargers, Friday night SmackDown in Maryland against Northern Illinois. Then Saturday, my Commander Lawyer brother Cavante in the chat and I will be previewing Commanders Giants. And then after Commanders Giants on Sunday, we'll be live. And then Raj, myself, and D, of course, and maybe others will join us for the post-game show. Maybe if you guys want to join us, maybe we can get guests who want to come in. You guys on X, join us on YouTube. Maybe we'll drop the link, let you come up, give your thoughts, and join us this season after the game in Buffalo. I know everybody be amped up after one game, but it is one game. I'll be live tomorrow with the preview, in-depth preview tomorrow afternoon. So stay tuned for that. We do previews, post-games, and even live streams on certain days, depending on when they play as well. Raj, you'll see him as well. And like you said, join, become a member. If you want to join our picks group, that's linked in here as well. Great group of people picking games. Starting tonight with the Eagles, Cowboys. Raj, what you see happening tonight real quick? Is it going to be hammer time?
To be honest with you, the Eagles is going to win, but I think the Cowboys is going to put up a fight. I don't think they're just going to get blown out. I mean, people are saying, that, since Michael Parsons is gone, it's going to be it's going to be a division. It's going to be a rivalry game, a divisional game. So I expect the Cowboys to come out and fight. They're just going to come up a tad bit short because the Eagles is that team right now.
Yes, sir. Raj will be out and about on Sunday. And if you see him at M&T Bank Stadium, say what's up. He's a nice guy, I promise. And he will always show you love. So shout out to Raj, as always, joining me, Cavante in the chat as well. If you're new to what we do here, Mondays we do a live flagship podcast as well. Like Raj mentioned, watch along for all your wrestling during the week. And, of course, Ravens, Commanders, and cover really the entire league as well. So check us out. Like Raj said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. All you Ravens fans in the chat, like I said, preview coming tomorrow. We'll preview Ravens, Buffalo. Take a look at the injury report. As we know, one player's back, Jair's back. And it looks like Pat Ricard may be out as well. It looks like Isaiah Lecky's out as well. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Any final thoughts for the people, Raj? I know you moving around, but I know you're getting ready for the game also.
Pretty much just stay tuned for the Flex Zone podcast. Just pretty much like I said, this is what we do. And we'll be on tomorrow. So,
yes, sir. Once again, thank you, Trippy, for joining us. Follow him at the one and only on X. You can find him at Trippy Kick, and of course on Instagram as well. So I know he hosts the spaces, like you said, after the game. So check him out, show him love. I know he'll show it back as well. Man of the people, much like us here as well. We're getting out of here, getting ready for the game. Let us know how you're feeling. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. Shout out to all the love and all the people joining us today. We had over 300 people earlier with Jeff. C filing in, over 70 now. Thank you. Hit the like button if you're watching on X. Shout out to everybody, like Rod said in the chat. And let's enjoy some football. Happy football New Year. We got the NFL preview we did Tuesday. In-depth preview, every division, MVP, and Super Bowl predictions as well. And picked week 1 games, which we'll do each and every week, and our picks group. So for Raj, only place giving you sports how you want it.
And you need it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you again, Trippy. Appreciate you, my brother. And you guys have a great night. Enjoy the game. We will see you tomorrow with more content on the Flex Zone podcast. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.